Hey YouTube, it's just Brandy, and let's talk Love and Hip Hop New York. So last night's episode of Love and Hip Hop New York was I don't know if it's the final episode in Costa Rica, but they picked up in Costa Rica. Mano kind of felt bad about the way he had been treating Maggie, so he planned a nice dinner for her, which was really cute. They both kind of got emotional, where he was basically saying, you know, I'm sorry for not supporting you, and she was letting him know that her passion is music. So they were able to mend their relationship, where she was originally mad, you know, kind of at him still when they originally went on the trip. Joe and Sin, who last episode were in a really good place. Joe was saying, you know, they had been in a really good place since they had did the little counseling, and Sin was going to counseling or whatever. But I guess it was footage that we did not see, but I guess Sin went to like the pool area of the hotel and was getting too friendly with whatever people was down there. She said she's one of those type of people that she's friends with everybody. She talks to anybody that she comes across or whatever. So basically she was getting too friendly, and I guess Joe got upset, so he kind of went off or whatever, and so now they're beefing. And then everybody went ziplining. Juju was scared, as I would have been as well, but everybody did do it. And at the breakfast table, Yanni decided not to leave. At the breakfast table, Juju had kind of a moment where she opened up. You know, everybody says she doesn't share and stuff like that, but she did have a moment where she opened up and talked about how, you know, she doesn't like to fail, and she's afraid to get into another serious relationship because she doesn't want to invest all that time and then fail, because she was with Cam for a long time. So I completely understand her fear, but unfortunately love is a risk, relationships is a risk, for people who are like control freaks like me, like her. It's hard to take that risk, and then what you end up doing is being super guarded because you don't want to put yourself out there to get hurt. So when you get into that relationship, you have those walls built up where you're trying to protect yourself and minimize how much pain that you you know, end up going through or whatever. So, you know, good luck with Juju. Hopefully she meets the right person that can help over time put the guard down, and she can build that trust. Then we find out that it comes out that Safari is dating Erica Mena, which everybody knows that now, but it was never addressed on the show. So it's super weird because Joe and Safari are cool, and then Erica Mena is Sin's ex. So Joe, we see Joe is pissed, and he's like, don't you feel like you owe us an apology? And I'm like, something must have happened again off camera. So he's like, Shorty is here, and I asked you before we came on the strength that that's my girl's ex, was she coming? And you told me no. And Safari's like, she wasn't coming at that time. And then he's in his interview, he didn't say this to Joe, but in his interview he's like, basically, I'm grown, so I don't need to ask permission to bring nobody nowhere, and you haven't seen her, she ain't been around. Basically they found out she was there because she posted a picture on the beach or whatever, but he didn't bring her around the group. So Joe is pissed, like, no, on the strength of, we cool. If you had any respect for me, you could have just let me know as a courtesy, like, hey, just so you know, like, Erica hit me and she you know, plans changed or whatever, and she's gonna come this last few days or whatever, like when we leave and she coming and I'm gonna stay, like whatever the situation was, off the strength of we cool, I could have said, and so then like they had a whole thing where it was like, you held my baby, like what does that do to anything? If we cool, like it's a love and hip hop circle where y'all pay. It's like people are going from person to person, from show to show, like so it's a lot of crisscrossing of partners. It was wrong for him not to let him know, but I don't understand why they are so sensitive about it. It's kind of like, is it bad blood between Sin and Erica? I know when like when they broke up, Sin was really hurt and she really wanted to get back with Erica. And when Erica got with Bow Wow, you know, she was kind of arrogant about this situation. But I mean, I just feel like they should be able to have a conversation. Like, everybody has moved on, and whatever. I don't know. Like I said, it might be deeper than that, but that was basically this episode. Oh, they did shoot back to New York and show Juelz with his kids, and he was trying to, you know, talk to Kimbella about the issues that she's having with Yandy. Yandy did, you know, kind of calm down and decide that she want to let Kimbella know that, you know, she really don't want no beef with her. Like, they've been friends for so long, like it's really no reason to have beef. Like, if we ain't gonna kick it like we used to, that's fine, but it don't have to be like beef. We ain't got to be about to fight or whatever. So that's that episode in a nutshell, kind of not in the order that it was in, but in essence the things that occurred. So that's, I mean, it was what it was. I'm not really impressed by any reality show right now. Like, nothing is really grabbing my attention the way that it used to be years ago when reality TV first started. It was kind of like every episode, you couldn't wait till next week to find out what was going to happen. Like, it was really cliffhangers. The storylines were really strong. Now they all seem contrived and, you know, just over exaggerations of small bits of truth, and it's just getting to the point where I'm getting really uninterested in a lot of these reality TV shows. I'm excited for Braxton Family Values to come back on, because we'll get to maybe find out some information about like Tamar and her marriage and the death of Trina's ex-husband. But other than that, the rest of these reality shows are just getting to just be trash. Like, I was real excited about Love and Hip Hop New York coming back with the new cast with Mano and Joe and Remy and everything, but it's just, I don't know, it's still just weak. I don't know. So next week, I believe they said, was the finale, I think. So we'll see what happens, but that's my recap. I'll see you next week for wrapping up the finale of this season, and I see that the trailer is coming out today for Atlanta, so we'll see what that brings. See ya.